Hey guys, today I'm going to be telling you all about my magical 30-hour trip to Georgia. It was great. Here's me on the train heading to LaGuardia. I got in pretty early, so that was nice, but I ended up waiting, like a half an hour for a coffee. So it was 8 a.m. in New York City, so, everyone's trying to get Starbucks at the same time. I got the sugar cookie latte, and I was really excited, but it kind of was way too sweet for me, as you can tell. And then I headed over to the 7 train. I wanted to get one of those dramatic shots in front of the train that makes you look cool, but it just didn't work out. But the train came and it was super empty. I've never seen it this empty before, especially at such an early time. My hair looks horrible. I was also really annoyed with my hair, even though I was just getting on the plane. But yeah, look, it's super empty. I've never seen a subway this empty, and I don't think I ever will. So it was nice just having all this space to ourselves. I got off at Woodside and I walked over to the Q70 bus stop. There it is. And I grabbed a ticket, even though there were no ticket terminal things there, and I waited for the bus. And once I got on the bus, I realized that they made it free, and I hadn't heard about it. So I wasted money on some bus tickets for no reason. So that was great. Then I arrived at my favorite place in the whole wide world, LaGuardia Airport. And there's a bunch of shuttle buses that take you to different terminals. So I had to get on a terminal bus to get to Terminal A. The first shuttle bus that showed up, the bus driver was adamant that she could only go to Terminal C, even though it was an all-terminal bus, so whatever, cool, good for you. But I got to Terminal A, and oh my god, yeah, none of the screens in my area were working, but I eventually got on the plane, despite there being close to no announcements, so that was interesting. After about 2 hours of delays, I landed in Georgia, and I knew that I was in the right place. Looking up at this train map, I knew. And I got to the hotel pretty soon after and got some food, so that was great. My hotel room was pretty big. I was so excited to turn the air conditioning all the way onto as cold as possible and turn all the lights on because I'm not paying for the energy bill. For dinner I got K-Dogs, and yeah, I'll just let you watch that. Oh. Look! Oh. Okay, honestly, I don't know about that one. Nice. And a Diet Coke. I don't really drink Diet Coke, but I figured since I'm here and there's like Coca-Cola stuff everywhere, I should probably get some Coke product, I was so excited to have this stuff. I haven't had it since I was in LA, and it tasted like garbage. I truly don't know what I was expecting. This all tasted like heartburn central. I was dying. I had such a bad stomach ache after I ate this. A hot Cheetos one and a potato one. Ooh. I did record a full taste testing video, but truly the only interesting things I said are this tastes very potato-y and this one tastes very hot Cheeto-y. So after giving myself the absolute worst heartburn that I could possibly give myself and igniting my IBS for the night, I brushed my teeth and I started to get ready for bed. I actually really hate sleeping in hotel rooms. I just don't like it. It's just not great, and I missed my cats so much. But I rolled over, got into bed, covered myself up, turned the light off, and then I realized that I actually forgot to turn off the bathroom light. So here's me actually going to bed. Good night. Good morning. I am up again, and I am ready to go and be very gay in public. That was my goal for today. I want to present myself as very gay, and I think I achieved that. Although I did get ma'amed and young ladied a lot, I thought I looked pretty gay. I decided to go to the Georgia Aquarium for the day, and oh my god, I had such a blast. I haven't been to an aquarium in so long, and it was all decked out with all the Christmas trees and Christmas lights, and it was so epic. Here are some beluga whales. Sorry, I forgot what they were called for a second. Yeah, a bunch of little creatures and other stuff, and they were all stinky and in captivity, and I felt kind of bad at points, but also I needed something to do, so I just visited them. The penguins were super cute, but they stunk so incredibly bad. They had these little beaded identification bracelets though, and one had bisexual colors, so I really enjoyed that guy. He was my favorite. Everyone loves sea life. Most people do, but I was on a mission. I wanted to see my absolute favorite creature of all time. I wanted to see a manta ray, and I heard that they had them here, and I heard that they have them in a giant tube of all places. So I was walking around trying to find where I can go to see the little rays, or the big rays. Manta rays are big. I couldn't find a map saying where they were, so I decided to just head over to the shark section because I figured sharks and manta rays are kind of the same. Dude, I was freaking out. I love sharks so much, and they were everywhere. Okay, and they have like every shark. They had a giant tank just full of sharks. Hammerhead sharks, not great whites. I don't know, sand sharks? Something like that. They had a bunch of different stuff, and they're all swimming around, hanging out, being cool. Swimming in circles, which is kind of sad, but also, look, oh my god, they're on the ceiling. It was crazy. Then I headed over to this like river section, and they had a bunch of alligators and gross river fish. I didn't really enjoy it because I don't like gross fish like that. Here's a bunch of piranhas. I'm not really a fan of piranhas. They were just hanging out though. I like this guy though. I like him. He's a little, I think Amazon pufferfish was what he was. But yeah, he's cool. I like him. Then I moved on to this section with a bunch of coral and anemones. Anemones? Yeah. It was pretty. It's a bunch of cool stuff. They had cool lighting. I enjoyed it. I thought it all looked cool, but still no manta rays. So yeah. But it all looked cool, but it wasn't manta rays, you know? Also, in this area I saw a really cute emo boy, and I just hope that he thought I was cool and mysterious. God bless, I finally found a sign and a kind of map that shows where the manta rays are. I was so pumped. I was thrilled. And it brought me to the giant tube that I was looking for. And oh my god. This was what I was looking for. This is where I wanted to be. There was a moving walkway and there was a ton of rays. And they would just swim around above your head, next to you. They were giant. They were beautiful. I loved them. Obviously, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I was having the time of my life seeing my favorite sea animal ever. And there was also this tank with all of these giant fish. I think it was tuna? I don't know. But I did start tearing up a little bit because I was so excited to see the rays. I was so happy that I saw them. I haven't seen a ray in person since I was like 14. So I was just hanging out staring at them for like a half an hour. And then I saw these fish that were just kind of still in the water and they freaked me out. So now is the moment you've all been waiting for. The reason I came to Atlanta in the first place, to get my tattoo. I was fully having a panic attack before I got here, but my artist, Angel, was so sweet, so kind. This design, they freehanded it completely, and it's so gorgeous. It's so incredible. I was just so in awe with the artistic ability that they have. They're just an amazing person. It was so great, and the finger hurt a lot, like the actual finger, but everything else wasn't too horrible, honestly. Like, I thought it would hurt a lot more because it's a hand tattoo, but it honestly didn't hurt as bad as I thought it would. But oh my god, look at all the details. It's so beautiful. I love it so much. I am so in awe of this. I'm so honored to have this tattoo, and I love it so much. It took a total of about 4 or 5 hours with everything, and I got it all wrapped up in Sanoderm, and I headed directly to the airport after this. Here I am in line. I absolutely loved these holographic gun signs. I've never seen something like this before. This is something that you will only see in the American South. I loved it. It was camp. It was hilarious to me. I want to see more of this. Then I just got some airport food, hung out, had that. We kept getting delays, and so I just sat and had my Nutella stuff, and then I realized that it was expired like last week, and I was worried I was gonna get sick, but I ate it anyways, and I'm fine, so whatever. Here I am all wrapped up. I was getting a little bit juicy, so I did have to run to the bathroom and clean myself up a little bit and patch it up a bit more with some extra Sanoderm that Angel gave me. So here it is, all patched up. You can barely see the Sanoderm on there, but yeah, it was leaking a little bit, so that was nasty. Since we had like 2 hours of delays, I just kind of wandered around the empty terminals, and that's one of my favorite things to do in airports, so it was really nice, relaxing, nice way to wind down. And then I finally landed back in New York at around 1 a.m. I was so tired, and all I wanted to do was go to bed. It was such a long day. Here I am back in my apartment, getting ready to edit this video. And my tattoo looks so good. It's all unwrapped. I've been cleaning it, moisturizing, all that good stuff. It's healing up nicely. It looks so great. Danny's offline. Bye.